So yeah, then over this up guys, welcome to the first chapter of class 11 PUC and the chapter name is computer system, and please do not forget to do like, share, subscribe and comment in the comment section. Next, introduction. What is a computer system? And the computer system under definition. A computer is an electronic device that can be programmed to accept data input, process it and generate a result called output. ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಡಿವೈಸು. ಅದೇನು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಡೇಟಾನ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. A computer system comprises hardware and software functioning together as a single unit. Next, IPO principle. Computers follow the input, process, output cycle. Computers ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್, ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Data is transformed into meaningful information through execution of instructions. Data ಅನ್ನೋದು transformed into meaningful information through the execution of instruction. Systems range from high-end servers to laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Next one. Computer functional units. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು CPU ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್, arithmetic and logical unit, memory unit. ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ CPU ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is called block diagram of a computer. Input unit, this which accepts data from its CPU, brain of the system, processes instruction. Memory stores data and instruction. Output unit presents processed results. Secondary storage, permanent data retention. Next, central processing unit CPU ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ALU, CO and registers. ALU arithmetic logic unit performs all mathematic operations and logic comparison. ALU ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ಸ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. CO control unit coordinates all activities, interprets instructions and directs data flow between units. Registers, small extremely fast memory units inside the CPU chip used to hold data temporarily during processing. So now we are discussing about the hardware units. Common input devices. Input devices convert real-world data into digital forms acceptable by the computer. And the common input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, touchscreen, microphone, and etc. Next, output visual display monitor (VDU), the primary output device for visual information. It converts digital data into a human understandable visual. Modern display use LED, OLED, or LCD technologies, providing high resolution for graphics and video processing. Printers and 3D printing. Traditional printers are inkjet, laser, dot matrix, and etc. The 3D revolution. 3D printers build physical replicas of digital 3D design used in manufacturing and medical fields. Next, computer evolution. Our journey from abacus to modern system. So this is the journey from abacus. First, in 500 BCE, abacus came, and in 1642 Pascaline, in 1834 analytic engine, in 1945 EDVAC or ENIAC, in 1947 transistor. Gordon Moore Computer system, data storage and retrieval architecture. Yeah, units of memory and measurements. 1 kilobyte equal to 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte equal to 1024 kilobyte. 1 gigabyte equal to 1024 megabyte. 1 terabyte equal to 1024 gigabyte. 1 petabyte equal to 1024 terabyte. 1 exabyte equal to 1024 petabyte. 1 zettabyte equal to 1024 exabyte. 1 yottabyte equal to 1024 terabyte. Next. Primary memory comparison. RAM and ROM. The RAM is volatile and ROM is non-volatile. RAM stands for random access memory, whereas ROM stands for read-only memory. Random access memory (RAM) it loads a program and data into the memory before processing, and contents are lost when the power is off. Read-only memory (ROM) uses small permanent storage for startup instruction, BIOS or bootloader. Data is retained without any power. RAM is the working memory where the CPU directly interacts. ROM is the content are rarely changed and crucial for system boot. Cache, the speed booster. Bridging the gap. RAM is fast, but processor are faster. Cache, the speed booster. Bridging the gap. RAM is fast, but processor are faster. Cache memory sits between CPU and RAM. It stores copies of frequently accessed data from RAM, reducing the average time the CPU waits for data, significantly boosting system performance. Secondary storage devices HDD are disk, magnetic storage, high capacity, and it is chip. Solid state drive SSD, flash memory, no moving parts, extremely fast data transfer. Memory card or USB, portable and durable. Tape drive, high capacity archiving. Data transfer, the system bus. Data is transferred via physical wires called bus. Data bus. Bidirectional transfers actual data. Address bus. Unidirectional but carries memory location. Control bus transfer control signals between components. Combine these form the system bus connecting CPU, memory, and other devices. Processor specification and modern capabilities. Processor specification. Word size. The maximum number of bits a microprocessor can process at a time. Early CPUs were 8-bit, modern ones are 64-bit. Higher word size allows addressing much larger RAM, up to exabytes, and clock speed. Number of pulses generated per second by internal clock, measured in gigahertz, indicates how many millions of instructions can be executed per millisecond. Multi-core architecture. Dual core, quad core, and octa core. Dual core. Two computational units cores on a single chip allows parallel processing of basic tasks. Quad core. Four cores, standard for modern laptops and mid-range gaming systems. Octa-core. Eight cores, high-performance computing for video editing and heavy AI workloads. Microprocessors versus controllers. Microprocessor. It contains only the CPU on the chip, external RAM, ROM, and other I/O ports must be connected. Used in general purpose system like PCs and laptops only, and microcontrollers. CPU fixed RAM, ROM, and peripheral are all on a single chip used in a specific task systems, washing machine, microwaves, and remote controls. Next, data concepts, types, capturing, and security. Data formats and structures. Data type, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. So, structured data, simple description and example. Structure means strict record structure in tabular format. Example, bank, bank statements and ATM logs. Semi-structured uses tags or markings to separate elements. HTML pages, CSV files. Unstructured. No predefined format or organization. Video, audio, social media posts, etc. The data lifecycle. Capture, storage, retrieval. Capture, gathering raw data via barcode, reader, sensor or any keyboard or etc. Storage, saving captured data for later processing in server or SSDs. Retrieval, fetch, fetching data back for user requirements efficiently. Deletion and recovery. Logical deletion. When files are deleted, addresses are marked free, but actual bits remain until overwritten. Data recovery, retrieving deleted or corrupted data. This poses a security risk if all devices are disposed of without shredding data. Computer software, instruction sets and programming tools. Software classification, system software and application software. System software provides basic functionality, OS, device levels, utility, while application software designed for specific end user tasks and system software acts as an interface between user and hardware, while as application software general purposes of Word, Excel, etc., and customized school management systems. Language translator, assembler, compiler, interpreter. Assembler converts assembly language symbols to machine code. Compiler translates entire high-level code to machine code at once for execution. Interpreter translates and executes code line by line required every time a program runs. Operating system, the resource manager, and user interface. Functions and interfaces. Key function and user interface. Key function, process management, memory management, file management, device management. User interfaces, CLI, GUI, voice, gesture. Process management, scheduling CPU tasks. Memory management, allocating RAM space. File management, managing secondary storage. Device management, controlling IO hardware. CLI, command-based MS-DOS, GUI, graphical, Windows, Ubuntu, etc. Voice, Siri, Google Assistant, gesture, eye motion, waving. So thank you. I hope these concepts are clear for your class 11 chapter computer system, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please do hit like button and turn on the notification. Thank you.